So now we're going to demonstrate a greenside bunker shot. Aziz, if you could kind of maybe just back up a little bit just for safety purposes here. Scott, you should be okay, but that's why I had you sign the waiver, okay? So greenside bunker shot, it's going to be probably closer to a chip shot out of the rough, okay? So we've got to take some sand, right? We want to take some sand, we're going to hit behind the ball. One of the most important things is going to be our setup, all right? Really important. I've short-sighted myself, right? If I'm going to the red flag, so one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to choke down a couple inches, okay? Make sure I've got control with that. You notice I'm going to make a little bit wider stance out of the bunker than I would if I was hitting a pitch shot or a chip shot. You know why that is? Ground's not stable, right? So I want to give myself a little bit better base, okay? Also, too, when I stand a little bit wider, I'm going to actually get a little bit shorter, right? And that's going to help pop the ball up in the air. So, one thing I like to do, I'm going to aim the face at the flag, okay? I'm going to open my stance, right? So my feet are going to be aimed left, my target left of my target, okay? I'm going to swing down my toe line. You see how my shoulders are aimed with this line towards the flag, right? I'm going to favor the weight on my left side, okay? So what percentage of weight do you think I have on my left side? About 70, right? So I've got a good base. It's very important when we're hitting greenside bunker shots like this, we've got a real solid base. I'm going to keep my legs nice and quiet, okay? Right? I'm going to hinge my wrists, and I want to picture a spot in the sand, maybe about 2 inches behind the ball. We get out on the golf course, we can't do that, so we just have to visualize whether it be one particular grain of sand, okay? It's very important that we take some sand behind the ball, okay? So I set up, I got about 70% of the weight on my left side. See that club in my hands, nice and relaxed, right? I'm just going to hinge and try and slide the club underneath the ball. What we're not going to do is try and scoop it or help it up in the air. Look how much loft is on that club, right? So I've got 56 degrees of loft like this. I open it up, I might have like 65 degrees of loft, okay? Plenty of loft. We're going to keep our hands ahead of that club head, just slide it underneath, okay? So you watch me, right? Got that ball pretty far forward in my stance, okay? So I got my eyes locked in on that spot, about 2 inches behind the ball, okay? Back, through, right? Now it's important that we move that ball forward in our stance, more so than we would the other shots, because the club is coming underneath. It's going into the sand at that point, right? Okay? So I've got my weight moved forward, okay? I'm going to swing down my toe line. All right, boys with me? So where's my weight? My left side. So we know if I put my weight on my left side, what's that going to cause me to do? Hit down on it, right? Hit down on it, the ball goes which direction? Up. So when people hang back on their right foot, try to hit bunker shots like this, and flip at it and help it up in the air, where does it go? Usually it goes about right there. And they're hitting another one. More raking for you guys to do. That's not good, right? So if they knew how to hit out of a bunker, we'd be a lot better off. Favor my weight on my left side. I'm going to swing down my toe line. See how my feet are left of my target? Okay? That's going to help get the ball up in the air. So everybody notice how my club face is aimed at the target, but I'm swinging left. Do you notice that? Right? So if I aim the face at my target and I swing down my feet, which way am I swinging? Left. Okay? So if I swing left, which way is the ball going to go? Which way is it going to spin? It's going to spin to the right, right? Like I'm cutting across it. Okay? So you know I'm going to swing down my feet, and that ball should spin to the right. Okay? So just a couple things when we go to hit, when we're going to work on these bunker shots. I want you to choke down, okay, a couple inches, give yourself more control. Nice wide stance. Open that stance, favor our weight on our left side. Okay? We got to picture that spot behind the ball. Hinge, turn through. Okay? Remember, it's important that we turn through, and we don't want that club to travel past our hands, right? See my finish right there? Everything stays right in front of me here. Okay?